In mid-April, I went to, back in Florida, I went to Jacksonville, Orlando, the Villages, the Tampa Bay region, Southwest Florida, and of course back to South Florida where I live. Everywhere I went, as I interacted with small businesses, we did a lot of focus on recipients of PPP and how the program had helped them. Everywhere I went, I heard the same thing from people that didn't know each other. There's no way that they coordinated on this message. And it's went something like this. We have 50 job openings. We can only get 5 people to even respond. Only 1 will come in for an interview, and then they didn't take the job when I offered it. Over and over and over again, hearing that from small businesses in various sectors, so not just restaurants and hotels and hospitality, but various other sectors as well, including one manufacturer. And when I asked, well, why is it? Why are people telling you that they're not going to do it? And the answer that people gave them was, look, I'm receiving unemployment benefits. It pays maybe not as much as I was making working, but pretty close. When those run out, I'm going to go back to work. That's what we're being told by small businesses. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not having a press conference here with you today to tell you that's what I believe. It's what I'm being told. So I'm here to tell you what small businesses are telling me, and I believe are telling everyone that's here. And that is that enhanced unemployment benefits are creating an incentive for people not to return to work until they expire. It's not because people are lazy. I'm not accusing anyone of being lazy. It's because people are logical. Because it's logic that if you're going to make close to what, or as much, or in some cases more than what you do when you're at work, you'll go back to work when that expires. We have a labor crisis in this country. I have a small business owner, owns a handful of restaurants in Miami, who has put up a sign on the door that says, due to the labor crisis, wait times for an hour or something along those lines, they just can't. A guy calls every day. We're having a labor crisis. Just like small business in particular got hit hard during the pandemic when they were shut down, they're now being hit hard again by a labor crisis that's not allowing them to open up to the levels that are allowed by local authorities. I heard the arguments that some make, and a lot of people contort themselves into a pretzel to try to come up with some explanation that has nothing to do with the benefits. People are afraid of getting COVID. People have nowhere to put their kids. I can't speak to the rest of the country. I can tell you in Florida, schools have been open since October, and you can literally walk into various retail establishments throughout the state and get a vaccine without an appointment. We now have probably more vaccines than willing recipients. So I think it's important for us to acknowledge that we have a labor crisis, that a government program has exacerbated it, and it's time to address it because we are doing significant harm to the ability of these small businesses to survive, to the point where some of them, by the time people are ready to go back to work in these cases, some of these small businesses won't be there to take them because they won't make it there, given what they've already lost.